movie? What's the Tetris movie? Have I seen this?
Tetris?
Tetris.
Tetris. Tetris. Tetris.
I don't think I've seen this
It's the
trailer.
perfect game. It was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. I played for 5 minutes.
Thanks, Resub Spy.
Still see falling blocks in my dreams. It's poetry, art, and math all working in magical synchronicity. It's the perfect game. Tetris?
Tetris.
Tetris. Tetris.
Tetris. I don't get it.
It's a combination of tetra, Greek for four, and tennis.
Tennis.
The Russian inventor, he likes tennis.
This game isn't just addictive.
So this is just the history of
It stays with
Tetris?
you. This is a
Dramatic
once-in-a-lifetime
retelling of how
opportunity.
Tetris came to be? That's cute.
10 other people in the world have seen what you're about to see. It's called the Game Boy.
Package it with Tetris.
Can you get us the rights?
The Soviet Union.
A
had
very
worldwide
dramatic
rights.
retelling.
Nothing
Yeah, it
gets
seems
out
like
easily.
it.
I'm gonna go to Moscow.
You're walking into a country
That still considers America enemy numero uno.
Thanks,
Okie
Resub
dokie.
Bodybuilder.
You
The
sure you
bits
don't have to talk
gives.
to your wife about this first?
Pioneers have to bet the house to win.
But not literally.
Listen. Have you ever heard our apartment this quiet before?
This is the inventor of Tetris.
Your game is brilliant. I'm gonna make you a millionaire.
Mr. Rogers, have you ever negotiated with the
Is
Soviets?
this already out?
We're here for Tetris.
Вы все здесь только ради денег.
What do you say? I don't speak Russian.
The most powerful man in
Yeah, it's already out.
is watching
Oh no,
you
it comes out
and your
31st.
Do you know where your husband is?
What the hell is going on?
The world is changing, and Soviet Union will not be left behind.
You want to play with the big boys? This is how the world
This is
works.
such
Where's my money?
this is such a
insane.
weird concept to
protect you.
explore.
Sometimes you gotta forget the rules.
Fighting for the rights to Tetris for the Game Boy. Turning it into like a action movie with USA versus Russia. That's cool though. I always fuck with concepts like that.
This is criminal. The Soviet Union is about to implode. They're lying. Everybody's lying.
The cavalry is coming.
We don't have time.
I have a plan.
Oh, come on. You guys are the kings of cliffhangers.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like that. I'll probably check that out. Thanks for some Crafty, Furious, Thundery, and JCat and James. Looking forward to that and the Air Jordan movie. Oh, true. I forgot about that. Fact check this, Charlie. No way it's that deep and cool. Well, of course not, man. You can say based on a true story or based on true events and only use one single component of it. I will never forget The Haunting in Connecticut. It's a fucking horror movie. I saw it long time ago in theaters. I was like, oh my god, this is based on true events. This is going to be scarring. And the movie literally has like demonic possession where a house is like fucking flickering with blood pouring out of its walls and shit. And I was like, there's no way this was ever based on a true story. So I looked it up, and the only thing the movie had in common with the true story was that it happened in fucking Connecticut, where they said, like, there was a reported demonic possession event in Connecticut at the house they said it was at. Here, let me pull up the trailer for that. I haven't seen that in years. 2009, holy shit.
Why do bad things happen to good people? We're just a regular family like anybody else. We didn't ask for this, and we didn't deserve it.
So they wrote fanfic is what it sounds like. Yeah, so like based on a true story, and they take two elements. This house had a family that said there was a demon, and it happened in Connecticut. Like that's it.
Down here?
It's nice and it's cool. Everything's back there.
Man, I kind of want to rewatch this movie actually. This is like my second horror movie ever after One Missed Call traumatized me as a kid.
Matt?
Who put these things under the floorboards?
There's a good Gibbs.
I've seen this kid almost every day since we've been here.
You're scaring me.
We'll join the club.
The resub bird.
So check it out. They'd held seances in this house. People not only contacted the dead, but made things appear.
Man, I can't believe how long ago 2009 was. Fuck.
Something no longer living and not yet passed over.
What happened in the house?
Something evil.
This trailer's kind of giving away the whole thing.
God, what have you done to yourself? You can't have it.
You must get out now!
Matt! I have to get my son!
Thanks for the resub, Bob. Have you watched The Haunting in Connecticut 2? They made a sequel? No, I didn't know they made a sequel. Did they really? Oh, holy shit. What? No, I didn't know that. Do they have a third one? Oh, damn. No trilogy. I'll have to watch that. Thanks to resub Blade and Amaray. When I max Blade, yeah. Do the trailer? Sure. I bet this was like a straight to DVD movie, which is why I didn't hear about it. That banjo is ripping.
It's way out in the country, and there's lots of room for you to play.
What do you think?
Who lived there before?
Nobody, honey.
Why did you grow like a weed? Need any help? I can do it.
Did you have another bad dream?
I dreamed about a swing.
Based on a true story again, huh?
You even know where you living at? This was one of the stations.
Like the Underground Railroad? Folks who helped escape slaves make it up north?
Those people were known as station masters.
Guy saved
What?
a lot of lives, I reckon. And he deserved better than what happened to him.
I won't live here anymore. I see things.
It was a long time ago. All of that evil is over and done with.
Still here, Mama.
This is absolutely a straight to DVD movie.
For me.
The first one must not have been a commercial success.
Where are you, baby?
I never really got the point of doing like a straight to DVD or VHS film. It's just such a waste of resources.
I told you something bad happened here.
The first one made 77 mil. That should be enough to have like a decent budget to do it. Like horror films are cheap. Horror films are super cheap. You could absolutely just do the sequel with 77 mil to play with. Is it just me or do the 2000 horror films feel scarier than new ones because the movie traumatized me when I was young? No, you were just young. I went back and watched One Missed Call. I even made a video on it. Jackson and I watched it. That film sucks. Like, there's a reason the movie has a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. That shit is ass. Most American remakes were dog shit. And I have said this before, much to the dismay of chat, but I watched the original Japanese ones as well for The Ring, for The Grudge. They fucking suck. Like, even the originals are bad. Like, they're just not very good. Conceptually, they're cool, but, like, they're still not good. Though I can't remember if I made a video on this or not. I will say Japan had a banger. They had The Grudge versus The Ring. And this was insane. This was so crazy. I don't know how many of you saw this movie, but this shit was so goofy. Sadako versus... No, this isn't the one. What the fuck is this? They did it again? What? Wait, no. Why does this say it came out in 2021? Tiana and I watched this back like 8 years ago. Or not 8 years ago, like 6 years ago. They do have multiple. No way. Hold on, let me see if I can find one particular scene, just to give you a brief understanding of how these go. I think it was the church scene. I'm almost positive it was the church scene. But I can't find it now. This is so silly. Where is the... Now I'm just scrolling through fucking clips looking for it. Christ. Where is it? It's such a good scene. Fuck. I know it's here somewhere. Thanks to the bits, Tori. Is this like some Freddy vs. Jason shit? No, it's stupider. Thanks to Prime Simp. Hold on. You have to see this. Maybe it's in like a kill count video. Man, the quality on this video is so dark. Yeah, here's the scene, but you can't really see it. You can see it well enough, I guess. Fuck it, here. I had no idea what we were getting into watching this. I thought it was going to be like a fun, like, horror film. It turned into just like the goofiest shit ever. Here, I'll just let some of these play, I guess. Here, I think it's the next one. Yeah. This whole section was so fucking crazy. Thanks to the Prime Lucius. That. Look at... I remember when Tiana and I watched this for the first time, I had to rewind this like twice just to make sure I processed it correctly. She headbutt him so hard that she like fucking... I don't even know, like... wumboed his face, so flattened it like a piece of Play-Doh. Unfortunately, the quality on this isn't doing it a great service. The actual film's brighter so you can see it better. It actually looked like a... like, you know the blobfish at the bottom of the sea, how it's all like stretched out? That's what his face looked like after this headbutt. It was crazy. Like, it just stretched his entire head off of the headbutt. And this is a film that's supposed to be somewhat taken seriously. Dude turned into an emoji. Yeah, pretty much. Thanks to tier 1 garbage in the Prime Foxy. You seen the movie where two brothers prank call a trucker and he starts to hunt them down? What the fuck? No, that sounds awesome though. I know you're into bad horror films, especially based on true stories. Did you see the trailer for The Pope's Exorcist? No, I'll look that up. The Pope's Exorcist. Oh, this is new. Gerard Butler, or oh, that's not Gerard Butler. It's Russell Crowe. Never mind. I'm already not interested. Wait, but this is Gerard Butler. Is he in it? Gerard Butler is a staple in modern bad films. If he's in it, I'm excited.
Whatever you do, you only do because God allows it.
Did he allow that?
Father Gabriele Amort?
You're telling... Wait, hold on. Sorry to go back. You're telling me that's not Gerard Butler? That is. That's Russell Crowe and that's Gerard Butler. 100%.
Whatever you do.
Did he allow that?
Thanks to the resub. Boater and
Father
Pog.
Gabriele Amort? On the night of June 4th, you performed an exorcism.
That was not an exorcism.
That was a war. Thanks to Prime. Or the
Majority
bits
of
Ryan.
cases do not require an exorcism.
98% are recommended by him to doctors and psychiatrists.
The other 2%, I call it evil.
We have more questions for you, Father Amort.
I hope he becomes like the John Wick of exorcists.
The Pope.
Oh, out of water.
There is a case that needs your attention.
Bring me the priest.
I'm here to help, Julia.
Jesus.
Wrong priest!
Take caution. There are secrets buried there.
I recognize that voice. Gerard Butler voices the kid, huh? He voices the demon. 100%. Is that why Gerard Butler was in the thumbnail? Yeah, thought so. Fucking thought so. Damn it, so he's not here physically. But maybe his presence is enough to guarantee this is a bad, fun movie.
The Church has fought against this demon before. The Vatican covered it up. We need to find out why.
You've been played. You took the bait.
Whatever you do, you only do because God allows it.
Did he allow that?
Imagine what could happen if The devil possessed the soul of the Pope's exorcist.
Who will defend you?
What the fuck?
My faith does not require defense.
Well, you know I'm watching that. That looks perfectly shit. When does it come out? Great recommendation, Jay. April 14th. Well, I can't wait. Exit tier 1 swiftly. I get so excited for shitty movies like that. Look at the trailer for Incarnate. What's that? I just looked it up on IMDb and the voice of the demon is not Gerard Butler. Well, then they're wrong. Why is he in the thumbnail here?
From being a secret Vatican agent to literally taking on Satan, The Pope's Exorcist is the hot new horror movie in town. And I will literally break down every last detail of the movie for the horror fanatics out there. But the most important fact of them all is, Russell Crowe is the lead. Gone are the days when horror movies were kept at the bottom.
Because that's not Russell Crowe there. That is absolutely Gerard Butler in this thumbnail, isn't it? Am I taking crazy pills? That's Gerard Butler, right? I'm pretty sure they're clickbaiting me. It is Gerard. I thought so. What the fuck is this? That's low. That's real low. There's a resub Wandon. Is he directing it? Oh man, I hope he makes his transition from actor into director of shitty films. Holy fuck, that'd be good. But then he wouldn't be able to do as many. Incarnate is a movie about demons. It's so goofy. Okay. Is this a low budget film? Can I watch this or is this going to be toss? It's a bit distant. It's fine, okay. Gerard Butler has a new trailer out called Kandahar. Okay, I'll check it out.
Mom? I have an archdemon possessing the body of an innocent 11-year-old boy.
Of course we sent in the best exorcists, but they failed.
Oh, goodness.
Help your son. I don't do exorcisms. I don't use religious methods to treat the symptoms.
I just beat the shit out of your kid. What? Oh, it's like actually Inception.
From the inside. We're in your head. Wake up, buddy.
Something wrong, Henry?
What the fuck?
This entity is strong. Strongest I've ever encountered.
What happens when this entity is done with a kid and decides to jump?
The boy dies. Cameron, this is not real.
I've never even heard of this.
You're gonna burn.
Oh my god.
God is not here.
Why would this be something that you proudly say? From the director of San Andreas. That film was trash. Thanks to the resub Unforgiven, Correct, and Clammy.
God is not here.
I might have to check that one out. I need to do another like shit horror binge. I used to watch every fucking horror movie that hit Netflix for like 3 years, 2 years, whatever, I don't remember now. They're so fun. Oh yeah, let's see the new Gerard Butler thing. So Kandahar.
What's the job?
We're gonna destroy their whole nuclear program.
Thanks the resub, True Jedi.
Breaking news using the CIA's sabotage of Iran's nuclear reactor.
Our cover's blood. We leave in 15 minutes.
Extraction point is an old CIA base in Kandahar.
Just want to go home, and I'll be with you.
The distance is not the main issue. It's what's in between.
This looks a little too generic for it to be shitty.
Any of them catch my guys, we'll sell them to the highest bidder.
No one is coming to rescue us.
Yeah, this one doesn't really look fun bad. It just looks painfully generic.
Get down!
Yeah. I don't know about that one. I think it's a bit swavy. I saw The Visit in theaters, actually. I actually quite like The Visit. Thanks the resub, baby. I'm Moogie. And the Prime Toes and Toasty. And the resub Anime Boy. You ever watch Perfect Blue? I don't think so. Thanks resub Cassidy. What's your favorite fun bad movie besides Moonfall? Alright. After we discuss this topic, we'll do some Diablo, but I'll give it a shout out. Moonfall is by far the best bad movie ever made. In fact, it is unironically in my top 5 movies of all time for how enjoyably shit it is. But if you've already seen it, wow, blew that spelling. Then another recent great movie is Predator 2018. Predator 2018 is an enjoyably shit film. In a nutshell, the Predator comes to Earth, another Predator follows him to Earth. Turns out, well, you know what, I don't want to spoil it. I'm going to spoil it, otherwise I can't really sell you on it. It has, like, actual decent jokes in it. Like, it actually has okay writing from time to time, but it's terrible across the board for pretty much everything in every category ever. But in all of the right ways. But narratively is what really elevates it. The main plot is the Predator race goes to all these other planets and they steal their strongest trait. And then they put that trait in their own DNA so that way they can continue to evolve to be the ultimate species. And they deem the strongest trait that humans have is autism. So the Predators come to Earth to weaponize our autism, to make it a part of their species, which is incredible. Like, conceptually, that's fucking that is in every possible way fucking awesome. I love it. I'm not lying. That is literally the plot twist. For the whole movie, you think the Predators are hunting our main character, G.I. Joe Badass, but it turns out they're hunting his son, whom they've mentioned thousands of times is autistic. It turns out they want his autism. So there's even a speech they give. It's like, well, autists Usually, like, they'll be super savants at certain things, so it makes sense why the predators want to harvest the autism. It's crazy. That is the real plot. Thanks to the resub Tickler and Stog and the Prime Pineapple. Yeah, unfortunately this movie flopped. Yeah, let me see the box office. Let me see. Oh, actually, no, it didn't. $88 million budget with a box office of 160 mil. It actually didn't do as terribly as I would have expected it to. I'm surprised more people don't talk about how absolutely insane the plot is. I am shocked more people don't mention that. Thanks to resub Ross. There's a scene in a new horror movie called Barbarian where a monster woman forces a man to suckle her titties for milk. I know. I actually really like that movie. Thanks to resub Can. Thanks to resub Nova. You really think this movie is worse than The Room? Not objectively speaking. But as far as when I'm looking at shitty films, I think it's important. You can always find super stinkers that are like sub-$1 million budgets. You could find so many absolutely unspeakably shit movies out the wazoo for that sub-mil. It takes something special to have a memorably awful big budget production. And those are the ones that really stand out to me that I applaud. Because I can cherry pick the worst shit ever in the indie B-movie scene. But when you put an $88 million super stinker like Predator into theaters, now you've got my attention and my respect. And Moonfall was over a $100 million budget. Thanks to the resub Crazy and Red and the Prime Air Force and the resub Mazeppa. Thanks to the Prime Kiddo. Did Moonfall break even? I don't think Moonfall even broke 50 mil. It did. Moonfall made 67 million off of an over $100 million budget. And he had the gall to try and set up sequels. I pray we get those sequels. God, I want them so bad. It had a $138 million budget. Thanks for the bits, Tyler. What do you mean, unlucky few who watch Moonfall in theaters? I consider myself blessed to have watched that in theaters. Andrew and I went to see that, and it's an experience I'll never forget. I have never been so thoroughly entertained by a movie in all my life. Thanks the bits, kiddo. Yeah, Meadows saw it in theaters as well, right? You, Aaron, and Chase went to see it when it was still in its theatrical run. It's a masterpiece. It is actually just a legitimate top to bottom masterpiece. A film that will... I actually don't think it can ever be beat for how shit it is in all the right ways. Fuck, I want to watch it again. As if for the first time. It was so good. Thanks a tier 1 ketchup. Thanks a bit swavy. Seen that one? You remember Chronicle the movie? Not really. I think it's a resub Savage. And the Prime copy. Didn't The Last Airbender have a huge budget? Yeah, 100 mil. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure it was 100 mil. $150 mil. Which is a crazy thing to think about. Thanks a resub. Non in the bits Ezel and the resub Vortiz. What did they do with that movie? What the fuck? I have no idea. I don't know. I will say though, I feel really bad for all the people in Last Airbender. Every single one of them never got another role, at least not that I've ever seen. I remember when I made the video on Last Airbender like 9 months ago, I looked up all the actors to see what else they've been in, and the only one is the guy who played Zuko. He's been in a lot. It's Dev Patel. He's been in a ton. But the others, I don't think they've landed like any roles since. Thanks to resub Skippy. To research the actors now. That's what I'm doing. The first two I went through haven't. I'm on Nicola Peltz. It looks like she's been in some A&E shows. Oh, she was in Age of Ultron. And that was her last major role. How about... Oh, wait. Jackson Rathbone. He has been in a couple other movies since. Oh, no, wait, nope. He was in Twilight. That's why I recognized him, which was before Last Airbender. So the last movie he was in of note was the final Twilight film. Yeah, so it really looks like Dev Patel is really the only one that got to keep landing roles. Yeah. Thanks, the resub B Dan. I've still never seen the Twilight movies. I want to. I see clips and they look so fucking goofy. It was like the car scene, right? This is the one that still floats all over Twitter. As like a how was this movie ever popular kind of thing. I've never seen these movies, if you can believe that. They didn't age well, and they were bad at the time when they came out. Cool. They have some kind of like weird filter on them, I've noticed from all the clips I've seen. Yeah, one day I'll watch them all. Thanks to resub G Milan. Look at the paper cut scene. What's that? The paper cut scene.
It's a necklace.
Thanks for resub Jerboya.
Thanks.
And the bits Tyler.
Show me the love. This one's from Emmett.
Already installed it in your truck. Finally a decent sound system for that piece
Hey,
of crap.
don't hate the truck.
Open his name, Carlaps.
Just a little something to brighten your day.
You've been looking kind of pale lately.
This already feels so fucking weird. What the fuck?
Paper
Alright, this movie looks hype. What the fuck? Wait, this is awesome. I see why this movie is so popular. I'm gonna have to watch this now for sure.
Jazz, shh, shh. It's okay. It's just a little blood.
This movie was fun bad? Okay, I'll have to check it out.
I'm sorry, I can't.
You bitch. How fucking dare you bleed around them? You've embarrassed me.
Jasper.
You absolute harpy.
Myself, and I doubt I'll listen to anyone but you right now.
Why does he look so fucking mad? Like, what? You have blood in your body? You disgust me. This looks cool. Now, I've only seen, like, Twitter clips. I haven't seen that one. Things a bit slick in the resub Anima and Trey. 13 Ghosts? No, I don't think I saw that one. The baseball scene is the best worse. This? Alright, I'm not just gonna watch a ton of fucking Twilight scenes, but here, fine. One more.
Calm as you see him, Bella. Okay.
Why is he preparing for a fight in a baseball game? Whoa!
Okay, now I see why you need the thunder. That's gotta be a home run, right? Edward's very fast.
This had to be a $100 million budget at least. The effects are going crazy here.
You're out.
Come on, it's just a game.
Why is she so fucking mad? This isn't like it's the MLB. These movies are so popular because all the women loved Edward and Jacob. Yeah, which is crazy to think about because back then you could just carry it based on women liking the men in it. That shit doesn't work anymore. Times were so simple. Holy shit.
My monkey man.
Yeah, it does. What? Give me an example. I can't think of any. Like, even the 50 Shades of Grey movie didn't... What the fuck?
Stop!
Oh god. It's like backyard baseball now. They got new challengers coming out. Top Gun? You got me fucked up if you think Top Gun was successful because Tom Cruise and women like Tom Cruise. I will give you Magic Mike though, that was a great example. That whole franchise is just built upon Channing Tatum and older women just fawning over him.
Like that'll help. I can smell it from the
I'll concede on that one though.
Shouldn't have brought you here. I'm so sorry.
What?
Just be quiet. Stand behind me.
Why is this happening? We want to play ball.
I believe this belongs to you.
Thank you.
I am Luron. And this is Victoria.
Hey.
And James.
What's up?
I'm Carlisle. This is my family.
Hello.
I'm afraid your hunting activities have caused something of a mess for us.
Our apologies. We didn't realize the territory had been claimed.
Yes, well, we maintain a permanent residence nearby.
What the fuck is this even about?
Well, we won't be a problem anymore. We were just passing through.
The humans were tracking us, but we led them east. You should be safe.
Excellent.
What the fuck? Cool scene though. No, I'm sold. I'm super sold. The paper cut was enough for me. I'll watch that. There's the resub Osmundo and Tier 1 Soap. The Prime Yeats and Thought. And the resub Ocon and Literally. There's the Bits Mythical. You know that 50 Shades of Grey is literally Twilight fanfic? I know. Exit Prime Jack in user. That's crazy. Exit resub Dinero. Robert Patterson despises everything about Twilight nowadays. Yeah, he openly shits on it. I like him. I think he's great. He chooses some wacky roles, which I appreciate. And he's just like actually good in the roles he takes, like the Batman. I like him. The CG, look at this CGI baby. There's the bit, Zach. Last clip. Then no more Twilight. Which one? It looks like there's a lot. Bella meets Renisme.
Welcome to the family. You look amazing, Bella.
Someone's been waiting to meet you. Rose.
Teach you how to play baseball. That's cool. I'm assuming it was cheaper to do this than get like a stunt baby. Shit looks like the sun in Teletubbies. Thanks, Risa Bally.
She showed you the first memory she has of you.
What?
Showed me
Why would she?
Your thoughts.
Why would she do that?
Does Alice see the future?
That's not the future. That's the past.
Just gifted.
She showed you the first memory.
For 2 days.
The growth rate is unprecedented.
All right, that's enough experimenting for one day.
Why are they whispering?
She's doing great. Yeah, let's not push it though.
Alright, I don't want to spoil the whole movie. Thanks, the resub catcher and the bits George. Yeah, don't spoil the movie for me. I know actually nothing about these fucking films. And I don't think Andrew's seen them either. So I'll ask if he wants to watch them. The fact that people defended that shit still kills me. Yeah, that whole Team Edward or Team Jacob shit was an absolute plague for a while. Next time you're in town, Metal, let me know. I can wait if you want to watch. Thanks for resub, Garuda. The baby was animatronic, and it looked terrifying. You should look it up. Meet Chuckles Me, the doll deemed too creepy for Twilight.
Chuck Esme is one of the most grotesque animatronic babies.
Look at that thing. Come
Holy
on, no
shit.
one was gonna believe that's the baby of Robert Pattinson and Kristen Stewart. But she could pass for Rosemary's Baby. Hey guys, I'm Patrick Jones for Buzz60. Summit Entertainment is releasing the entire Twilight saga.
I thought it was 3 movies. You're telling me there's 5 Twilight movies? Holy fuck, there's 5? Oh. God damn it. That's so many. How did they release 5 movies over the course of like 3 years? Oh my god, they released a movie a year for 5 years. Yep. 08, 09, 2010, 2011, and 2012. Thanks for resub Foul and Kuruke. The Prime Mac Daddy and the resub Dinkle. He's a Prime Neon. Our drill sergeant made us watch Twilight during basic training. Why? What's the lesson there? I don't understand. What does that teach you? team building. Yeah, I guess.